Hello guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video. Today I have my June favorites. It literally feels like I just filmed my May favorites, but that's just how fast this year is going. And I feel like with all my favorites, I'm always like, you know, next month I'll have more favorites to share with you, but I always come back and have like 6 favorites, and that's the same for this month. I guess just with my favorites, like I only want to show you products that truly like are my staples. I use them every day. Like I can like a lot of products, and I do like a lot of products, but are they my favorites? Are they gonna make it to Judy's monthly favorites? So with that being said, we do have 6 products that I have been absolutely loving, staples in my everyday routine now. Let's go ahead and get started with the video. So as always, you guys know I like to go in order of application. I have a one skincare favorite today. This is from Unleashia's sister brand called YESJUDY. I'm not too sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but this is a newly launched brand. They do have makeup and skincare, but my favorite are their toner pads. And I feel like if you guys are into K-beauty, Korean skincare, or if you are on TikTok, I'm sure you have seen a lot of people use toner pads. I myself have not used any other toner pads, so I can't really compare this one to any other brand, but I have been really loving these toner pads. And I use this every morning before I get ready just to prep my skin. I feel like this just gives me the extra boost of hydration that my skin needs, and I really do see a difference of how my makeup applies on top. I feel like I have less dry patches, my skin looks less cakey. Like I feel like if your skin is just well prepped and hydrated, your foundation is not gonna go on as heavy, as cakey, it's not gonna look as dry, and having toner pads seriously is the best thing ever. Like I get the hype. So this is the box that it comes in, so you can obviously reuse this. It opens up and it does come with a pair of tweezers that does have its placement on top. All the toner pads are inside, and guys, these toner pads are soaked. These are filled with so much product. These toner pads, like they're literally dripping in product. There's a lot of hydration in here, and what's really cool about these toner pads is that they are very thin, so I feel like your skin is going to absorb all the product. The pad itself is not absorbing it, but also it comes in a little square, which you could apply like a square if you want to cover more surface area, but also you can rip it down the middle and break it into 2 pieces and have it in a triangle if you want to pinpoint certain areas across your nose, on your forehead, your T-zone. So I really like that multi-functioning use of the toner pad. So these have been part of my everyday routine. Even if I'm not going to be using these specific toner pads from YESJUDY anymore, I can refill it in the same packaging with my own toner and just buy like cotton rounds and just soak them and apply it. Like, you know, you can easily DIY this. You don't really have to buy this, but I mean the convenience of it, you can rip it apart. The pads itself are very thin, which I really do like, and overall I've been loving this like literally every single day. I'm wearing this, I'm eating my breakfast, doing my Sudoku. It's a whole routine. I absolutely love it. Then moving on to the next product, I think these are my new favorite gray contact lenses. These are from ODEN'S, and it's their new style called Ending. Specifically love the shade gray. They also have a shade in brown as well, but the gray, seriously guys, is so pretty, and this style is the lens that Benji and Honey from New Jeans is wearing, and we are so excited for New Jeans comeback, by the way. But this style in gray, oh my gosh guys, it is so natural if gray eyes can be natural. Okay, it has a really nice border around it, so it defines your eye, but then it kind of diffuses into like a soft hazel, and I just feel like it looks very natural. And every time I wear these lenses, guys, I feel like my makeup looks a little extra good. You guys, the next product I have for you, when I used it for the first time this month, I literally applied it and I was like, I cannot wait to share this with you guys because it literally is that good. It's probably the best powder I have ever used, and I've used a fair few great powders. I do have my favorite, but this one low-key blows that all out of the park. Okay, it is from JUDYdoll. It's a C-beauty brand, and this is their soft light blurring setting powder. I got mine in number 2, and JUDYdoll is a newer brand that I've been playing around with. I recently made an order on a few more of their products, and this was one of the products that I purchased, and you guys, I love it. I'm just gonna rant about all the things I love about this powder and why you need it, because it literally is the best powder ever. Let's start off with the actual packaging. It's super cute. I love the soft peachy pink. And you know, with a lot of loose powders, because of the cap and the way it's sealed, it's always going to have products come out of it, and it's just super messy. That's just what loose powder is. But with this, okay, when you open it up, you get a puff on the top, which is really nice. It's very fluffy. But then you have the first layer that closes up, so no powder will come out, but also there is a mesh cover on top of the powder. So most powders have like little circles, kind of like a pepper shaker. This one has a mesh cover, similar to a mesh cushion, you could say. So this keeps all of the powder inside. So packaging wise, A++++, all powders should be like this, because even with this mesh inside, when you go in with your powder puff, it already takes off the excess powder. Because I always go in with my powder, I tap the product on the back of my hand to just only get the bare minimum powder on my puff onto my skin. But that layer of mesh already acts as, you know, tapping off the excess. So that alone is already amazing. And then the powder itself, guys, my skin is blurred. Where is my pores? My pores are gone. This literally is giving the Douyin girls that have the blurred skin, which I'm sure, I'm like 100% sure they all edit their photos and smooth out their skin. It's just the beauty standard there. But I'm sure in real life their skin looks pretty smooth as well, because they are using powders like this. This is the most soft blurring powder I have ever used. I thought my Fenty one was soft blurring. I thought the Charlotte Tilbury one was soft blurring, but no. This one is blurring, okay? And JUDYdoll is very affordable as well. I got mine off Chic Decent. If you are living internationally, you don't know where to get your CBD from, that's where I ordered from. I made my own personal order just once though, and I had a good experience. The only thing that I don't like about the powder is the shade that I got, and that's on me. It's not the powder itself. I picked number 2. I just feel like number 2 is a little bit too yellow on me, and I did notice when I was filming it just kind of looked a little too yellow against my skin tone, which I do have a very golden undertone, but I feel like for where I'm using it, it's a little too yellow. If they had a I gotta check if they have a lavender of this. If they have a lavender, game over. If it is there, I'll also link the lavender one for you guys as well. But let's keep on the roll of C Beauty. Like I mentioned, I did order a lot of things from Chic Decent. I've been testing a few things out, and I've been liking a lot of things, but you know, that JUDYdoll powder and this next product are the products that I've been using pretty much every time I do my makeup. So this one is from Florette or Flortte. I don't know what you want to say. It sounds better as Florette, so I'm gonna say Florette. So it's dual-ended, and on one side you get that Aegyo style liner, but it's a very light liner. Actually, when you swatch it, it kind of looks transparent or like tinted brown. And then on the other side you have a creamy pencil, and I got mine in more of like a yellowy shade. I don't really care too much for the pencil side, which I'm sure it's great if you want to use this in your tight line wherever, but I'm mainly here for the liquid liner part, the Aegyo style liner. It is very natural looking, and it's not dark at all. Like I said, it looks a little bit more like tinted or like transparent brown. So I have a lot of fine lines underneath my eyes, so I actually just fill in my fine lines a little bit because it's like the perfect curve of my eye, and it doesn't look so fake. You know, I feel like with Aegyo style, it can quickly look muddy and dirty and just not good. But this liquid liner, you just do one swipe. It's very subtle, but the detail is there. You can really see the difference in my opinion, and I have I think about 3 different eyeliners like this, and I've been gravitating towards this one the most, so I would also highly recommend. But we are actually coming onto the last 2 products, guys. I know, I feel like this video is going so quick, but truly, can you feel my love for all these products? I've been really loving everything. So the last 2 products are lip products. The first one is from Summer Fridays. It's their lip butter balm. I have mine in vanilla. I did get this because I've been seeing it all over TikTok. I fell into the hype. I was influenced, but I've been using this lip balm like every day. Do I think it's worth the very high price point? no, because I do think there is a lot of more affordable lip balms, but really do love this and I would actually recommend it. It is a pretty thick lip balm. My lips are always so dry, and this applicator, like at first I was like, you know, I don't like this applicator, it's a little gross, but it's growing on me. It's just so convenient to just apply it like this. I don't need to dig my finger in a tub and then apply it. I don't need to break out a wand. I literally unscrew this, apply, and I'm good to go, and my lips are hydrated. I use this at night, my lips are hydrated in the morning. But you know what's so funny, guys? Okay, I was sick like twice in June, like early June and end of June. I'm still like slowly recovering from my recent sickness, but I always get such a runny nose when I get sick, and I'm always wiping my nose, blowing my nose, and my nose is quite sensitive. I feel like the skin around here, it always starts flaking off. So literally what I'll do with this lip balm, I'm applying it on my lips, I'll squeeze some on my finger and put it on my nose to get rid of the dryness, and guys, it actually works, okay? The dryness, the dry flakes, when I put my makeup on top, you could barely see it. So for me, it was a 2-in-1 this past month, honestly. For my nose, for my dry, flaky nose, and for my dry ass lips. Well, with that being said, let's move into the last and final product. This is for the lips, but it is a tool. It is this cutie little lip brush. So I got this as a gift from my friend Denise as part of our birthday exchange. I'll leave the video here. It was so much fun. But she got me this lip brush and she sent me a video of Karen O using it. She was saying that all the Douyin girls are using this brush to blur out their lips, and that this brush was designed for that. And when I saw this brush, I was like, oh my gosh, I know I'm gonna love it, because I already use a lip brush every single time I apply my lip product. And using this little more like wider, a bit more rounded, chubby brush to blur out the lip line, it does such a great job. And I did a TikTok video on this, guys, and okay, I love TikTok. I genuinely love creating content on TikTok. It's probably, I still love YouTube, but like TikTok is just so much easier to get content out because it's short form. Sometimes the comments, guys, are a little, it's just comments I wouldn't get on my YouTube videos, and it's nothing like hate or mean, but it's just like, okay, a lot of people are like, just use your fingers, just use a cotton swab. The brush is $1.50 New Zealand dollars, so it's about 80 cents USD. You can get it off AliExpress. Very affordable if you don't want to get your hands dirty, or if you like using a brush like me. This is a really great option. I just feel like the comments on my TikTok video was kind of like, I don't know, just a little unnecessary because I'm just like, girl, it's not that deep, it's just a brush. But you can use this with gloss. I've used it with the lipstick, I've used it with a lip cream. With everything, it works so well, and if you like that blurred lip look as well, I think you would really like this brush as well. And again, it's $1.50. It's a deal. It's a bargain. With that being said, guys, that does conclude my June favorites. I feel like I went through that so quickly. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video, guys. I truly appreciate it. Please comment your favorite product down below. I would love to know. Thank you again so much for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!